This is lesson 568, a spelling dictation lesson. The words I dictate will all contain one of the consonant teams you see on this screen. Let me review the sounds these teams represent. CH with two lines under it represents the sound k, as in the word school. CH with a dotted line under it represents the sound sh, as in chef. GH represents the sound g, as in ghost. GN represents the sound n, as in gnat. GU represents the sound g, as in guitar. KN represents the sound n, as in knot. RH represents the sound r, as in rhyme. SC represents the sound s, as in the word seen. In order for SC to be a team, it must be followed by EI or Y. These are all the consonant teams that have been introduced thus far in the program. CH represents the sound ch, as in church. CH with two lines under it, the second sound for CH, represents the sound k, as in school. CH with a dotted underline under it is the third sound for CH, and that sound is sh, as in chef. TCH represents the sound ch, as in match. It must have a short vowel directly in front of it. CK represents the sound k, as in rock. It must have a short vowel directly in front of it. GH represents the sound g, as in ghost. GN represents the sound n, as in gnat. GU, g, guitar. KN, n, knot. NG, wing. NG must have a short vowel directly in front of it. PH, phone. QU equals the sounds K and W combined, qua, as in queen. The second sound for QU is the K sound, k, as in conquer. RH, rhyme. SH, shell. The first sound for TH is th, as in thumb. The second sound for TH is th, as in the. WR, as in wrap. WH, as in wheel. The second sound for WH is h, as in who. VE is a team when E's only job is to prevent the V from being the last letter in the word. English words do not end in the letter V. VE represents the V sound, v, as in valve. CE is a team when E's only function is to cause the C to represent its second sound. CE represents the sound s, as in dance. GE is a team when the E's only job is for the G to represent its second sound. GE represents the sound j, as in lunge. DGE is a three-letter consonant team that represents the sound j, as in judge. It must have a short vowel directly in front of it. CI, SI, and TI all represent the sound sh at the beginning of the second syllable or any syllable after the second syllable in a word. And the examples here are for CI, special, for SI, pension, and for TI, nation. SI also represents a second sound, zh, as in the word vision. Now let's begin the dictation. We have 10 rows of words, starting with row 1. Condescend. Condescend. Please do not have a superior attitude and condescend me. Condescend. 3 syllables. First syllable con, 3 sounds. K, a, n. D, 2 sounds. D, e. Send, 4 sounds. S, e, n, d. Con, d, send. Now I want you to mark this word. First you look for teams. You look for letters representing their second sounds. You look for a silent E in the word. Then you identify your vowel sounds, and if you have 2 or more vowel sounds, divide the word into syllables, indicating the appropriate syllable rule number, and then assign vowel group numbers to the vowel sounds in the words. So go ahead and mark this word, and then when you've completed doing so, advance the video. Con, D, send. Notice SC is followed by E. So therefore SC is a team here. When SC is followed by EI or Y, it will represent the sound S. Anchorage. Anchorage. Anchorage is the largest city in the state of Alaska. Ang-cor-age. 3 syllables. First syllable ang, 2 sounds. A, Cor, 2 sounds. K, or. Age, 2 sounds. A, j. Ang, cor, age. Pause the video, mark the word, and when you're ready, advance the video. Ang, cor, age. We capitalize the A because Anchorage is the name of the city in Alaska. We double underline N because N is followed by the K sound here, and when N is followed by the sound G or K, N will represent its second sound. And in conversation, we would pronounce this word anchorage. Rhythm. Rhythm. The band has a great rhythm section. Rhythm. 4 sounds. R, I, th, m. Rhythm. Mark the word. Rhythm. TH is representing its second sound here, so we double underline it. It almost sounds as if this word has 2 syllables. Rhythm. But if you look at the word, we only have 1 vowel sound. If you only have 1 vowel sound in a word, you have a 1-syllable word. Vanguard. Vanguard. The leader walked at the vanguard of the crowd. Vanguard. 2 syllables. First syllable van, 3 sounds. V, a, n. Guard, 3 sounds. G, r, d. Vanguard. Mark the word. Vanguard. Row 2. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. We had spaghetti for dinner. Spaghetti. For spelling, pronounce this word spa-get-ti. 3 syllables. First syllable spa, 3 sounds. S, p, a. Get, 3 sounds. G, e, t. Ti, 2 sounds. T, I. Spaghetti. Mark the word. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Now, we really do have to exaggerate the sounds in this word to a somewhat extreme degree to get the spelling and the pronunciation to align, but we don't distort the pronunciation so much the word becomes unrecognizable. And this is how you can remember how to spell this word if you can remember how to pronounce the word when you're spelling the word. Mustache. Mustache. That man needs to trim his mustache. 2 syllables. First syllable mus, 3 sounds. S. Tash, 3 sounds. T, a, sh. Mustache. Mark the word. Mustache. CH is representing its third sound, the SH sound, so we put a dotted line under it. and we put a line under the 3 because this syllable is vowel group 3, but the A is representing the short sound. Plague, plague. There was a plague that killed many people. Plague, 4 sounds. P, L, A, G. Plague, mark the word. Plague. Knoll, knoll. The grassy knoll had flowers everywhere. Knoll. 3 sounds. N, O, L. Knoll. Mark the word. Knoll. Notice we have the floss rule in effect here. When a word ends in a single vowel followed by F, L, or S, we often will double the F, L, or S. Also notice 1 is underlined here. We have an exception to vowel group 1. The O here is long. Row 3. Scholar, scholar. He is a gentleman and a scholar. Now for spelling, pronounce this word scholar. Ska has 3 sounds. S, k, ah. Lar, 2 sounds. L, R. Scholar. Mark the word. Scholar. Scholar. Schooner. Schooner. The schooner left the bay and headed out to the open sea. Schooner. 2 syllables. First syllable, skoo, 3 sounds. S, k, oo. Ner, 2 sounds. N, Schooner. Mark the word. Schooner. Champagne. Champagne. They toasted the new year with champagne. 2 syllables. First syllable, sham, 3 sounds. Sh, a, m. Pain, 3 sounds. P, a, n. Champagne. Mark the word. Champagne. Muscle. Muscle. I pulled a muscle while I was running in the track event. Muscle. For spelling, pronounce this word mus-sul. Mus, 3 sounds. S. Sul, 2 sounds. S, ul. Mus-sul. Mark the word. Mus-sul. Now here, C is representing its second sound, even though it's not followed by E, I, or Y. That is somewhat unusual, but that is what's happening here. And we have a consonant plus LE at the end of this word, so the consonant plus the LE break off and create their own syllable according to vowel group 7. LE is the vowel sound represented in the second syllable. Row 4. Parachute. Parachute. I hope my parachute opens when I need it. And for spelling, pronounce it parachute. First syllable, pa, 2 sounds. P, a. Ray, 2 sounds. R, a. Shoot, 3 sounds. Sh, oo, t. Parachute. Mark the word. Parachute. Parachute. Guidance. Guidance. I went to the guidance office for some help. Guy, dance. 2 syllables. First syllable, guy, 2 sounds. G, I. Dance. 4 sounds. D, a, n, s. Guy, dance. Mark the word. Guy, dance. Guidance. Knock. Knock. I think I hear a knock on the door. Knock. 3 sounds. N, a, k. Knock. Mark the word. Knock. Fatigue. Fatigue. Fatigue began to set in after we ran 3 miles. Fatigue. For spelling, pronounce it fa-tigue. 2 syllables. First syllable fa, 2 sounds. F, a. Tigue, 3 sounds. T, e, g. Fatigue. Mark the word. Fatigue. We put an X under I because in this word it's representing the long I sound. And when a letter represents a sound it normally does not represent, we put an X under it. Row 5. Technique. Technique. The musician's technique on the guitar was amazing. Technique. 2 syllables. First syllable tech, 3 sounds. T, e, k. Nique, 3 sounds. N, e, k. Technique. Mark the word. Technique. Here we have in the second syllable I representing the long E sound, so we put an X under it to indicate it's representing a sound it normally does not represent. Align. Align. I hope you align your actions with your beliefs. A line. 2 syllables. First syllable, 1 sound A. Line, 3 sounds. O, I, N. A line. Mark the word. A line. Cologne. Cologne. That is strong cologne you are wearing. Cologne. For spelling, pronounce this word cologne. Co has 2 sounds. K, O. Lone, 3 sounds. O, O, N. Cologne. Mark the word. Cologne. Cologne. Guile. Guile. He has a great deal of guile and cunning. Guile. 3 sounds. G, I, L. Guile. Mark the word. Guile. Row 6. Travelogue. Travelogue. He wrote a travelogue about his trip overseas. Travelogue. 3 syllables. First syllable tra, 3 sounds. T, r, a. Ve, 2 sounds. V, e. Log, 3 sounds. L, a, g. Travelogue. Mark the word. Travelogue. Scenery. Scenery. The scenery was spectacular. C-ner-e. 3 syllables. First syllable C, 2 sounds. S, E. Ner, 2 sounds. N, E, 1 sound. C, ner, E. Mark the word. C, ner, E. Scenery. Echo. Echo. I hear an echo down the canyon. Echo. 2 syllables. First syllable, 1 sound. Co, 2 sounds. K, O. Echo. Mark the word. Echo. Rhapsody. Rhapsody. The orchestra played a rhapsody. Rap-so-dee. 3 syllables. First syllable rap, 3 sounds. R, a, p. So, 2 sounds. S, o. D, 2 sounds. D, e. Rap, so, D. Mark the word. Rap, so, D. Row 7. Chronicle. Chronicle. The journalist came with us to chronicle our adventure. 3 syllables. First syllable craw, 3 sounds. K, r, a. N, 2 sounds. N, I. Col, 2 sounds. K, chronicle. Chronicle. Mark the word. Chronicle. Foreign. Foreign. The meaning of that word is foreign to me. Foreign. Now for spelling, pronounce it foreign. 2 syllables. First syllable for, 2 sounds. F, or. Ain, 2 sounds. A, n. Foreign. Mark the word. Foreign. Echelon. Echelon. The troops marched in echelon. 3 syllables. For spelling, pronounce it e-she-lon. First syllable, 1 sound, e. She, 2 sounds, sh, e. Lon, 3 sounds, ol, ah, n. E-she-lon. Mark the word. E-she-lon. Echelon. Scholastic. Scholastic. His course is very scholastic in nature. Scholastic. 3 syllables. First syllable, sco, 3 sounds. S, k, o. Las, 3 sounds. Ol, a, s. Tick, 3 sounds. T, I, k. Scholastic. Mark the word. Scholastic. Row 8. Chemical. Chemical. The chemical plant is closing. Chemical. 3 syllables. First syllable, ke, 2 sounds. K, e. Mi, 2 sounds. M, I. Call, 3 sounds. K, a, ol. Chemical. Mark the word. Chemical. Chemical. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. All leaves contain chlorophyll. Pronounce this for spelling. Chlorophyll. 3 syllables. First syllable, chlor, 3 sounds. K, ol, or. Second syllable, 1 sound. O. Phyll, 3 sounds. F, I, ol. Chlorophyll. Mark the word. Chlorophyll. Y, when it's followed by a consonant, represents the short I sound. That's vowel group 1. Synagogue. Synagogue. The family prayed at their local synagogue. Synagogue. 3 syllables. First syllable, si, 2 sounds. S, I. Nay, 2 sounds. N, a. Gog, 3 sounds. G, a, g. Si, nay, gog. Mark the word. Si, nay, gog. O is representing its short sound in the 3rd syllable. We put a 3 under the O because of the silent E at the end of this syllable. However, we underline it because O is representing its short sound. Known. Known. The suspect was known to the police. Known. 3 sounds. N, O, n. Known. Mark the word. Known. Row 9. Scientist. Scientist. The scientist worked to solve the problem. Scientist. 3 syllables. First syllable, psi, 2 sounds. S, I. N, 2 sounds. E, n. Tist, 4 sounds. T, I, s, t. Scientist. Mark the word. Scientist. Ghastly. Ghastly. That meal was ghastly. 2 syllables. First syllable, Ghast, 4 sounds. G, A, S, T. Lee, 2 sounds. L, E. Ghastly. Mark the word. Ghastly. S and T are a consonant blend that must remain together in the first syllable in order to preserve the pronunciation of this word. So to indicate a consonant blend, we draw a half circle under the S and under the T, and it counts as a unit of 1 when you're counting consonants between your vowel sounds. Archangel, archangel. An archangel is the highest level of being an angel in Christian teachings. Archangel. 3 syllables, first syllable arch, 2 sounds. Arch. Ain, 2 sounds. A, n. Gel, 3 sounds. J, e, l. Archangel. Mark the word. Archangel. Here we have syllable rule 1 underlined because an exception is occurring. In order to preserve the pronunciation of this word, CH remains with the AR team in the first syllable. The A in the second syllable is representing its long sound, so we have an exception to vowel group 1, and therefore we underline the 1 under the A. Intrigue, intrigue. There was a great deal of intrigue in the office politics. Intrigue, 2 syllables. First syllable in, 2 sounds. I, n. Trigue, 4 sounds. T, r, e, g. Intrigue. Mark the word. Intrigue. I is representing the long E sound here, so we put an X under it to indicate it's representing a sound it normally does not. Row 10. Epilogue. Epilogue. There is an epilogue to the entire story. Epilogue. 3 syllables. First syllable E, 1 sound. P, 2 sounds. P, I. Log, 3 sounds. L, A, G. Epilogue. Mark the word. Epilogue. Knives. Knives. Let's get the knives sharpened. Knives. 4 sounds. N, I, V, Z. Knives. Mark the word. Knives. Now VE is not a team here because VE, in order for that to be a team, E's only job would be to prevent the V from being the last letter in the word, and clearly that's not the case here. The E is causing the I to represent its long sound. Plus, at the end of the root word, we add the S, so V would not be the last letter in any case. Machinist. Machinist. He is a machinist that works at the automobile manufacturing plant. And for spelling, pronounce the word machinist. 3 syllables. First syllable may, 2 sounds. A. She, 2 sounds. Sh, e. Nist, 4 sounds. N, I, s, t. May she nist. Mark the word. May she nist. Here the I in the middle syllable is representing a sound it normally does not, so we put an X under it. And our final word is scheme. Scheme. They concocted a scheme to rob money from the bank. Scheme. 4 sounds. S, k, e, m. Scheme. Mark the word. Scheme. And this completes the dictation of words from lesson 568.